daily intuitive energies. Okay, and I'm going to start with Cancer. So let's have a look for Cancer. Okay, so just going to put my glasses on. I'll start with my medieval deck first. Okay, so let's see, listen, let's listen, listen, listen. Let's see, listen, let's listen, listen, listen. Okay, that's the first energy that I get here is listen, but listen to this reading here for Cancer. So let's have a look here. What have I got here for Cancer for this read here, for this daily read? So let's have a look for Cancer. I get this King of Cups. Now this could be you, because you are a water sign. So the King of Cups is unable to control their emotions. And that's what I get here for the first card. So I feel that's you, okay. I just feel that, you know, you've suppressed something here that that this has now become a turning point. Okay, I get like the Five of Pentacles. This has become a turning point where you cannot suppress your emotions any longer. So there is this kind of with this other card here, that there is this expression of emotions that you cannot hold back anymore. Cancer, okay. Where this is directed to, I'm not sure. It could be a partner, it could be your family, it could be your mother, it could be your father, okay, it could be anyone, your children, in-laws, extended family. So you cannot suppress this any longer. That's what I get here. I get emotional exhaustion over this. So although you have been coping with this, it has kind of evoked emotional exhaustion. I have to say, anything that gives you emotional exhaustion, you have to kind of steer away from. You know, it's difficult to detect emotional exhaustion in terms of if it's a person that's causing this or people that are causing this, and you kind of saying very quietly saying, okay, thank you, but no thank you, kind of thing, and kind of turning away from this situation. Difficult to do under the radar, but I feel that's what you need to do, or you have been doing this. Okay. Yeah, emotional exhaustion. And you have considered leaving this situation. I feel consideration of leaving, but not yet. Okay, I don't feel yet. You're very dissatisfied. Maybe it's a job situation too, because I get you're very dissatisfied, exhausted. Again, I get you exhausted, spiritually exhausted by this. I can't say is it worth getting this exhausted over this, because I can't say that because I'm not in your position. It's easy for me to say it's not worth getting exhausted over this, but I just don't feel that you can control your empathic feelings over this. Okay. And you are empathic, because I get you as the healer. Oh, I get the Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So let's. I get this. There is with it being reversed, there's a failure to find this happiness. in this situation, this is causing you emotional insecurity. And you don't want to, I feel you may be at a certain age, okay, you may be 50s, 60s, you're in this marriage, you can't go telling everybody, I feel insecure. And, you know, I can't live with this anymore. I feel like I'm going to, you know, explode. Sorry, and it's coughing, yeah. Explode at any time emotionally. There is like a midlife crisis situation. Your cup is only half filled. You will reach a wisdom within time, but it's kind of like I think it's like a, what am I picking up here? It's like a phase in your life, like an age thing, where, you know, that midlife crisis thing, or maybe past the midlife crisis kind of thing. Not for all of you, but for some of you. You know, is this it? Is this my life? Do I have to put up with this grumpy old person here for the rest of my life? I see tears here over this. You can't share this with anybody because you feel foolish because you're at this certain age. But why, you know, why can we not feel these and express these emotions at a particular age, you know? Cancer. And for some of you, not all of you, yeah, there is this, there's this kind of, well, my husband is, say, 70, I am 65, and he's dissatisfied with his life, and so am I. But I've put everything into this to make us happy, and it's like it's stuck, you know. It's like it is stuck. Now, you may not be that age, okay? You may be a lot younger than this. But I do pick that up strongly, whoever I'm kind of reaching out to here, Cancer-wise. I don't feel you want to leave this situation, but what if I do leave this situation? What if I do leave this situation? That the chances are of meeting someone is going to be quite slim, and I may have to, you know, the amount of people I'm going to be able to date is going to be half of what I used to be able to date at a certain, you know, younger age. So I don't know if I've got the energy to do this. Do I want to be alone with just friends? Do I just want female friends or male friends? Would that fulfill me? At least I can come and go out of my door how I please. So yeah, so I do get this here. There's lots of issues around this for Cancer. It seems like you're watching your life pass you by. And you do get the blame for this. This partner blames you for this. And they blame you by rejecting your kindness. You know, you may cook a nice meal, you may change all the sheets on the bed, you may make everything look, you know, you put the air freshener in the air and make sure that everything is sweet in the home. And this person just throws this back in your face. And but then again, this person seems to need your assistance. I do get a husband, Rose, is that okay? This person seems to need your husband. Sorry, needs you as a wife. It's quite interesting, isn't it? That kind of, these phases we go through in life, and then you're starting to think this relationship's been fake for years. This relationship has been fake for years, and yes, it may be a midlife crisis where this person is running around thinking, they may be like 65, thinking they still can get some 25-year-old, which is a bit ridiculous. But there is this too involved with this kind of energy. And I get you saying, when is this person going to settle down to old age? Is that up to me? When is this person going to settle down to old age? But I don't want to get old either. So why am I propping up this ego of, you're not old and, you're still attractive, and, this person doesn't even think about you going through this kind of phase either. So this person can be heartless towards you. They can actually, the Prince of Wands, like quite acting very immature. I do pick up this kind of Rosa. I do pick up this kind of age thing going on, this phase for you too. So it just, maybe this resonates with you too, because Rosa was put there, no communication, no eating together, no nothing. So I get here, this person is heartless. They look at you aging and they think, I'm not like that I'm not aging. I don't age as fast as you, and it's like you're aging faster than me. And this person is just not like, I get very much a ridiculous midlife crisis, and they're losing it. They feel like they're losing it. They feel like they are losing it. He's 47, and this person can be heartless towards you, in terms of, well, you are getting old, aren't you? I can see, you're getting a little bit of a, all this, which is natural aging. I don't think you are too fussed about that, but this other person is fussy about it because it reminds them of their own age. Okay, which is, why should you have to deal with that? But I guess this person, like Rosa, this is your husband. And it may not be somebody who's going through like a midlife crisis. You may be in your mid-30s, you may be early 40s, and this person is thinking, is this it? I've got two children, a wife, a house that's mortgaged up to the hilt, and is this it? I may have a bit of a wandering eye. And you, as the wife at 35, 40, early 40s, is thinking, did I invest into this? I had two children. Maybe I have to I'm in this now. I'm in this. So this is my life. I'm in this now. So there is all this here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out the good tarot, because I don't want it to be all kind of negativity here. Okay. He cheated on you. I'm so sorry. Rosa, that he cheated on you. Yeah, I kind of picked up on this like midlife crisis, and it's like somebody around quite old, not well 47, but even 50, 60, 62. So thinking, you know, I would love to get with a 25-year-old just for that one last time, you know. Um, this is what I get here. So let's have a look here at the Good Tarot and see what the Good Tarot has to say here. Okay, let's have a look here what the Good Tarot has got to say. You are a solid foundation. Okay, you are a solid foundation, or you are her solid foundation. So he would end up coming back to you, even if he's had an affair. I'm not talking to you directly, Rosa, but even if he's had an affair, he will come directly back to you as a grounding, and probably say to this third party, well, I'm sorry, to experiment with the younger person, just to say that I've still got it, I still have this, I'm not getting old. But after kind of sleeping with and experimenting with this, realizing, why am I doing this? This is ridiculous. It doesn't make me feel good. I'm an old man, and this is like, this shame that kind of shrouds this. So this person comes back to the person. Now, I'm not saying this to everyone, but I get this energy. They come back to you, the Empress. You are their wife. Okay, you are my wife. You are my wife. And although they may say to you, like this, oh, I never had sex with that person, it was just a friendship. There may be some sense of shame around this. And yeah, they wanted to fulfill a fantasy. And this is what it is. Have I still got this? Have I still got it? Can I still do this? I have a lot of attractive women that are still attracted to me. So maybe, But I feel after this kind of realization, I'm an old man, and what was I thinking, and all of this, I get that there is this sense of greater clarity. Yeah, many women actually wonder if their partners have had affairs, because there's this sense of, oh, did they do it or did they not do it? And they never kind of get to know this, Some do get to know this. And it's, it's just can actually wreck relationships and marriages, It's the midlife crisis. I just had to test if I'd still got it. There is greater clarity. And the clarity is that this person does love their partner, their wife, okay? I do love my wife. I do love them. What was I thinking? When I'm kind of 80, she'll be like 35. What was I thinking? So there is this 10 of water. There's this sense of serenity and peace around you, Cancer, and well-being. And this is what this person actually is never going to take for granted ever again, okay? feels at one with you, even though he is a certain age, even though you are a certain age. You are my wife. You are my life. I don't know what I was thinking. And the Eight of Water, this is a journey of discovery. And after this kind of episode, this person, and it can be after an affair, it's like seeking a deeper meaning. Why did I do that? And actually getting to know themselves at an authentic level. Why did I do that? What was I looking for? What was I seeking? The trouble is, this can actually destroy marriages, and if this person gets to a point of what was I doing? Why did I do that? I feel so serene with my wife, with my family. Why did I even think of this? So there is this like a confession to the wife or the husband. I did this, and I don't even know why I did this. But it's after much thought when they do confess, okay. It's after much thought that when they do confess that, they're actually looking at themselves in a deeper sense. Why did I do this? And it's like I need to tell my wife this. Because I do feel that you have been more than patient with this person over the years. I think you've been through your ups and downs, and you have got through your issues, and you've been more than patient with this person, Cancer. And through this, you will have to be very strong. Strength card. Now, this is not going to. I get the King of Fire. The person we're talking about is the fire sign. Okay. Fire sign who is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I think what this will be is there may be a confession here, or maybe not. It's not going to resonate with all of you, okay. But then it'll be switched to, do you remember the times when our boy was this old, our girl was this old? And it all feels very manipulative and all of this. But this is how they correct everything. Is these midlife crisis men or women, they kind of try to correct everything by saying, do you remember that time when we had that holiday down on that beach? We had no money and we had the best time, didn't we? Do you remember that? And this is like Six of Water, memories, nostalgia. This person's not leaving you because of history. They don't want to leave you because of history. And they want to create the pleasure in this marriage, in this relationship, and celebrate this, and create this stronger bond of like a post kind of affair thing. Now, not all of you, I'm not saying this is what's happened here, but it can create a stronger connection. And if you're willing to accept that. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not very good at accepting people who've had affairs, but there's some people who can do this. Okay, I do get like a third party situation, the Three of Water. Now, it's not going to resonate with all of you. I know that it's resonating with you, Rose, and that's not purposeful. And if you do want your own personal reading, Rose, I can look into that for you, what to expect in your own situation. This is very general, okay, very general. So if you would like your own personal reading on that, please give me an email. My email address is in the description box at the bottom. Okay. Now, yeah, very tricky situation for this. Okay. Yeah, I can help you through that. Okay. What to do, what to expect, and how to deal with that. But it's all your choices at the end of the day. Okay, if you did actually want to come and have a personal consultation reading with me. Okay, so wow, that was heavy. That was heavy, Cancer. I get somebody at a certain age. That's what I get here. Maybe even if they're newly married, got young children, trying to get through the daily grind. I don't think it's early 30s. I think it must be around beyond 40. I feel where this is applicable. Okay, so that is Cancer. The next one that I'm going to do is Scorpio. Well, let's have a look at Scorpio. Okay. Let's have a look at Scorpio. Scorpio, what's happening for Scorpio? And if you do want a super chat mini reading, but as in terms of something that's very deep and it needs a deep kind of reading, I would say, and it's like you don't want to go like public with it. But if you want the super chat reading, it's very much like a one question, and I don't want something like, did my husband have an affair and stuff like that, because that is a deeper reading. Okay. I'm talking about something a lot less shorter than that. Okay. I can't back that up. The thing is, if you ask me that question, I can possibly give you some indication, but you know what? I wouldn't be able to back it up with what's going on around it, like the bigger picture. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at Scorpio. If this is, I'm sorry if that's resonated with you. You feel this, okay. I would advise with this situation, just a bit of advice. If you've got somebody going through the midlife crisis, they're not going to, if they've got their eye on something, they're not going to stop until they've actually experimented in that area, on that person, and they're not going to stop until they've achieved that. So there's nothing you can do to stop that if that's their mindset, until afterwards, when wisdom kicks in and they realise they have got a lot to lose for some stranger who is like whatever age she is. I'm going to give all this up for this experiment here. Yeah, so let's have a look here. For Scorpio. For Scorpio, what is happening for Scorpio? Well, I have to say, if he's not willing to confess on something that's so important, and they've been with you for many years, then, what is that saying about this person and your marriage? If they're not willing to confess to you in whatever this is. Okay, let's have a look at Scorpio. Scorpio, what's happening with Scorpio? What's happening with Scorpio? And I lost that. So I do get, Well, there's another situation here for Scorpio. Well, this must be water sign vibrations here, because I do get, hello everybody, how are you? I do get this, that you don't even see your partner, okay? I feel this partner's absent quite a lot, and you do feel quite lonely, if not absent, physically absent in mind. They're not present with you. They don't engage with you. Yeah, the football and things like that, but that's about it. You've sacrificed a lot for this person. I see that, you have sacrificed almost the whole of your life for this person. Okay. Hello there from Alabama. How are you? And I get here the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the reason why you won't leave this person, if whoever this is because of money. You would end up losing the financial security, or would you? I think this partnership, this marriage, this dating situation kind of ticks over, and you do what you have to do, and they do what they have to do. I think over the years you've had to kind of be cautious. I think you've put up with it. I do get, whoever this is, you have put up with a lot, more than you should have put up with, okay? And I feel, I get this throughout water signs, I don't know what this is. And you've become, it's like you've become very wise. You didn't need to be. You may have got married at 20, or I don't know, you're in your 40s now or something, that kind of situation. And you've become very wise and maybe hardened through this. You see other women and they're not as hardened as you, and you think, I remember feeling like that, where I still had my kind of femininity and I didn't have to be this strong. I remember those times, and now, it's like, where did that go? Why did I have to sacrifice that? I think there is a sense of loss here. There is a sense of loss, but I don't feel a sense of loss. I feel a sense of loss of your own self here. I think you lost yourself somewhere here. I do get the King of Cups. So you could be a man here, or this could be another water sign that you are with here. I do feel this person is sincere. I actually maybe think this is you. This is your characteristics, because it's a water sign. Okay. I get that you have been tolerant, sincere, and compassionate. Where did you lose that? It seems like it's got lost somewhere by people taking that for granted. Scorpio. There is some travel news here, something that's going to take you traveling. And I think this is what you're eager to do. Maybe not by yourself, but for the whole family kind of thing. Or yourself, or maybe yourself. You feel tormented here because of this loss of hope. And you're kind of trying to, there's a lack of courage of exploring your feelings over this. I get the Strength card in reverse, okay. I see you breaking free from this situation. even if it's, gaining your independence here. I see you breaking free. And the Eight of Swords. Even if it's distancing, I see you breaking free from this. And this is a sense of adventure with you, and it's a sense of travel. So I don't know what this is, but there is a travel card for you, Scorpio. And I get, and also moving house. You may be looking at moving house, travel, adventure, and this is going to bring some enthusiasm back into your life here. So there is travel, but there's also mixed with this travel, moving home, maybe to another state, another country. Yeah, look at that. It's a house, maybe a house move to another country, another state. That is going to bring you harmony. You're going to make this decision. We have to move. I don't feel happy here, and we have to move. So there is this, or you may want to move alone. And this is a battle within. It's a battle within. The Ten of Swords. Okay, I don't know whether that's positive or negative, but that's what I get here for Scorpio. Now, what I'm going to do is just pull out some other on another deck here at Scorpio. So let's have a look at the good tarot for Scorpio. So there is this sense of moving to another state, another country, travel. Okay, which you feel will be it would resolve this these kind of this problem, I guess, this problem. Okay. I get the Ten of Fire. And in the mix of this is you decluttering your life. Well, there's no point staying here because there's nothing here for me. And I've known this for a long time, that there's nothing here for me. So I'm going to start to declutter here. Make way for the new. You see, this no longer serves you. This situation where you live, the whole situation, it no longer serves you. And you're kind of brainstorming this, like exploring this. Like let's explore this idea. Let's explore this idea of maybe moving. Okay. So I get the Five of Fire. But there is caution. Somebody here is saying, well, I feel we should hold on a minute. Let's put the brakes on before we make this move. Okay. And let's be cautious. But I think you're going to throw caution to the wind because but this person said, let's wait, let's reevaluate this, let's review this before we make this big decision. Okay. I get the Nine of Fire. Which is sensible. I get a sense of grounding here. This person bringing you back down to earth and regrounding these thoughts of moving. Okay. I feel there's somebody around you who has made this, or this person has made this move, this adventurous move here. And you're thinking, I want to make this adventurous move too. Now, this could be a daughter, it could be a sister, it could be somebody close to you who has made this move. And you're thinking, well, what's wrong with us making this move, you know. Wherever this is, again, I get this is like, let's get back down to earth, let's get grounded, the 10 of earth, you know, the financial aspects of this. We have financial security here, we have our jobs here. Let's not be too hesitant of taking that leap of faith here. Okay. So there's lots of caution and introspection, like the Hermit. Introspection, lots of thought, stepping back from this and giving it some good kind of clear perspective. I think by doing this, you're going to step back before you make this move. Because this person around you does love you. Got the Two of Water and like the Two of Cups. This person does love you. They can be wise at times when needed. And yeah, there's more kind of introspection, contemplation over this. Get the Four of Water. So this is clearly saying before we make this big rash move, let's just sit down, let's just think about this, okay? And that's what I get for Scorpio. Okay, so, okay, guys. So what I'm going to do is that's two readings that I've completed there. So I have got, let me just check what are the daily readings I've got. I've got Aries and Leo. Okay. So so let's go for Leo. Let's go for Leo and see what we've got for Leo here. Okay. So for your daily energies for Leo, okay, Tammy, I'm doing Leo. Okay. Daily energies for Leo. So if you'd like a super chat reading in between, that's fine, but this is daily energies, okay. So let's have a look here, and if you want to make a super chat donation, absolutely fine, thank you if you do, but you don't have to, okay, just enjoy this live broadcast. So let's have a look here. Okay, at Leo. Leo, what's happening for Leo? What's happening for Leo? What is happening for Leo? What's happening for Leo? What's happening? Oh, just trying to pick up the energies. What's happening for Leo? What is this Leo thinking? What is the Leo? What is the energies around Leo? Okay, slow things down. I think you're willing to slow things down, okay. Whatever that means to you. You're willing to slow things down. Or somebody is willing to slow things down with you. Because I think by going full steam ahead and rushing into things, there's going to be, somebody's going to get tripped up here. And I get Leo, whoever this is, you or the other person is making a mature decision. And with this card next to it, slowing things down and making a mature decision. Because you don't want to be lonely. You don't want to let this person go. You don't want to be lonely. So let's slow things down here. Let's slow things down before we make any kind of rash decision, Leo. Okay. And this person, I feel this is the other person or you, slowing things down because you want to get over these obstacles, but you don't know how. to get over these obstacles. Okay. Thank you, Saskia, for that donation. And I will do your little reading after I finish Leo. Is that okay? So, you're both Leo. Okay. Well, slowing things right down. Let's try to get over these obstacles. Well, this person is willing to do this because I get the strength card. Is willing to gain the strength to say, okay, I'm not going to really put the gas on here, put the foot on the accelerator here to speed this along. I'm going to take my foot off the accelerator and I am going to take things slowly because actually I do like this person. I do want to be with this person. Where's this going to take you, really? Because somebody's been lazy here. Somebody has been undermining your efforts, okay? So one person has been putting more effort and investment into this relationship than the other person. And then the other person, I'm done here, or I'm backing off. If this doesn't change, or it's over. Now, I feel this person has realised, okay, let's slow things down. Let's just take things slowly and let's see what happens. The thing is, this person, there is a succumbing to this temptation. Now, this could be a little bit of manipulation where it's like a cooling off period to actually change somebody's behaviour. I think this may work, okay? I feel this may work because I get this is going to turn into this kind of backing off, giving somebody some space. It's going to turn into a communication, okay? Taking things slowly, communicating. Will this turn into a situation where you both collaborate together and you actually build strong foundations together? Only time will tell, okay. But there is a sense of security, Leo, with this person, and the person feels that with you. There's like a sense of, oh, I feel I belong to this person. That like belonging kind of thing. And we have history together. There is the Six of Cups, and there's a sense of history with this. But I do feel this is going to take some radical change. This will take some radical change, to make these firm foundations, these strong foundations together. It's going to take some radical change. Will this person be prepared to accept these changes? Well, let's have a look here at the Good Tarot. Will this person be willing to accept these changes? And this is the crux of this, You may have backed off. You may have given this person some kind of space. Leo. So what does the Good Tarot say here? Because so far, this person's thinking is changing because they don't want to lose you. Well, this theory is not being proven. So you don't know whether this person is going to take this new idea. This Page of Air. It's not been proven yet. It's not been proven. And this person's going to take action, okay? This is going to be quite surprising because I get here the Ace of Fire and it's not been proven. So this person has got to prove to you, okay? And it's kind of setting up a challenge for this person, a creative challenge. And that this is where you're going to see this transformation in this person, you know. And being realistic about it, keeping it real, you know, what you can afford, what you can't afford, okay. Keeping it real. Clarity. Opening your eyes to the reality of the situation. Well, this is how much money I've got. This is all I can afford. You know, I have a struggling family and all of this kind of thing. So it's kind of keeping it real. I do get the King of Air. It's going to help here. Whoever this is, there is a person that is going to advise. And also the King of Water. So lots of people coming in to advise here. So you don't want to let that person go. You don't want to be alone. You need to, you know, but I do get the Tower. What is the Tower? The Tower. An epiphany. This could be a positive transformation. It doesn't have to be negative. Okay. There is people helping for this positive transformation, this epiphany, and taking a break, gaining clarity. I think over this next week or so, it's basically gaining clarity of this situation. And there is also the King of Earth here, an Earth sign. So there is quite a number of people involved here. And there's harmony in relationships. And trusting in the unknown. And trusting in the unknown. Well, when you get to this point here of decluttering people out of your life, either you or your partner, deciding what you want to do, and then it's like decluttering, because there's a lot of people involved here. Maybe exes, maybe people who are interested in you. So there is like people around you, and you need to cut people out and declutter. Okay, that's what I get here. Decluttering. I get you here, the Queen of Fire, which is a Leo. Okay, a Leo. Well, that's your reading, Leo. I don't think it's you that's got to make the decision, but the other person has to make the other decision, or they may lose you to these other people here. There's other options. There's other people that are interested. Okay, I get a number of people. So if this person does not, this other person is deciding to slow it down before they make a very rash decision. Okay, that's what I get here. Okay, so let's have a look here. Saskia, is Joel into me or just want to use me? Oh, bless. Okay, let's have a look. I just feel it's very much at the point of getting to know each other. I don't feel you should see it as using you. It's difficult though, isn't it? I'd actually stand back and enjoy his company. I think it's very new. I'm getting that it's new. It's not, it's not reached that kind of decision of, but don't allow anybody to use you. Absolutely not. If this person is jerking you around, you know, you need to back off, back off. And anyway, this Saskia, this is what happens when you back off from a guy for no reason. You just don't contact. If you feel this person's using you, just back off for like a week, and let him come to you and say, and text you. Don't back off and give the cold shoulder, or go silent on him with when you're mad, okay, or when he is mad, because he'll know the reason why. Go silent and back off when you have had a nice day with him and you've kissed him and it's all been nice and it's been a great day with him, okay. Then back off and make him realize that he's going to think, well, is she using me? You know, turn the tables a bit on this one, okay, Saskia. I feel he's too sure about you for some reason. You keep asking him, are you just wanting sex? What do you want from me? Because I don't want to be used. I don't feel you should verbalize. You see, guys only kind of respond. Guys only respond through actions, okay. Yes, you've just answered there. Yes, I just met him. I'm scared of going through that. Yeah. I feel at this moment, give the intention without your attachment, okay. Give your intention that you like him, you want this to go further, you want this to go forward, that you want a good time with him. But keep, you know, give the intention without the attachment of your heart. If you can do that at this point, okay. That's what I'm getting here. Because what that does is that makes it easier for you to kind of give this some space and not get too needy. Because I think you are coming across as needy and it's only just started. You're just getting to know this guy. So don't ask this guy unless he's messing you around and he's jerking you around and you've set a date, he's not turned up for the day and he's messing you around and you're sending serious messages and he's responding stupid messages, then you can, then he's jerking you around. Yeah. I think give the intention without your attachment, and always do that when you meet someone, okay? Don't give him your heart until you actually know that this person it's actually going into a relationship, because these days dating is so damn, stay optimistic, because there's nothing that puts a guy off than actually somebody being over needy and not good fun, because you're just dating, you've only just met, and this girl is coming on like some kind of really strong, just going to go. This puts men off, okay? So stay optimistic. Stay optimistic, show your intention, but without your heart attached to this. And love yourself first, because I do feel that you are slightly needy here, too needy, and it's just going to go, okay? You are at the getting to know stage. You're not even in a relationship just yet. I don't feel this guy is using you. How can he be using you? He doesn't even know you. And keep an open mind, because it's a new relationship. I do feel as well, Saskia, that you've had a bad relationship in the past and you are a little bit frightened to get involved. You need to heal that, okay? It does say, I'm going to leave it up to you what you do about this guy, but I feel that you should at least give it a chance, okay? Give this relationship a chance. Try to heal yourself. Yeah, The way to solve a man problem is just to give your intention without the attachment. Okay, if that kind of makes sense. At this point, how can he be using you? He's only just met you. You know, he's dating you. He can date other people if he wishes. There's no commitment here. So he could be seeing other people. So at this point, just have fun. Don't get too serious, and just hold back. Okay, hold your heart back. And is there a child here? Do you have a child, Saskia? Well, don't give him money. Okay, don't give money. If he's asking for money, that would be a big red flag. It would be a big red flag. I'd say to him, I'm only just dating you and you're asking me for money, you know? Yeah, I get you've got a daughter. That's why you're very kind of frightened that you're going to get used, because you've got, you're single mom. This guy is coming to you and asking, if you've got a kid and he's asking you for money, I think that's a big red flag. I'll leave that to you. And maybe that's why you think he's using you. But in all honesty, I would agree with you in that sense, that a man shouldn't ask a single mom, a man shouldn't ask a single mother for money, okay? I mean, she's going to struggle to be having the money for her kid, never mind a grown-up kid, I'm going to leave that one to you. I feel that's a big red flag. He's asking you, a single mom, for money. I know that you would like a boyfriend, but even if you just keep him at arm's length as company, and just keep him at arm's length, no, I don't have the money. I barely have the money to keep my daughter, so I don't have the money for you. And make him have a guilt trip. What sort of a man, a real man, does that? Don't give him money, darling. Don't give him money, okay? Okay, so that's your reading, Saskia. I hope that's helped you. Keep him at arm's length. Don't give him money. That would be a big red flag for me, especially if I've got a daughter. He sees you as vulnerable and he's asking for money off you. What sort of a man does that? You're welcome. Okay. Look after yourself. Have the intention without the attachment. That means without the attachment, without giving him money, without, being the adult in his in his life, when really he should be taking responsibility of his own life. Okay, so asking a single mom for money, that is bad. It's bad. I'd have some fun with him. I wouldn't see it as anything more than that. I wouldn't. Yeah. So, okay, guys. So I've got one more to do, which is Aries, and then I am going to call it a day. If you do want a super chat reading, okay, I can stop after in between the readings and do that for you. Okay. But I'm not doing any kind of free readings. It's very much daily energy readings here. Okay. So Aries, what's going on with Aries? Okay, what is going on with Aries? What's going on with Aries? What is Aries doing? What is Aries wanting to do? What is Aries? What is the energies for Aries? Well, I get this person, there's somebody around you. It's either you or this other person that's kind of gossiping about this other person. I don't know what that is. Um, I get this person is getting drunk. There's lots of alcohol, and there's actually acting like a teenager when they're not a teenager. There may be drugs involved, alcohol, that kind of thing. Okay. When really this person's old enough to actually, how can you say anybody's old enough? Any age, you can be an alcoholic. I feel this person is drinking because they're torn in two in what do I do in this situation? Either you, Aries, or the other person is thinking this, okay, what do I do? I'm torn in two. So it's like burying your feelings in alcohol or drugs. I don't know what to do. I'm lost here. I do think it's over, a love affair. I really like this person. I don't want to let them go. So I do get the Two of Swords in reverse, torn in two. So drinking to excess. Because in all reality, Aries, this is what you want: harmony, the home, happiness. And you're denying yourself this because I don't know why. Oh, because of negative advice. Somebody's got negative advice here. There's been negative advice, and somebody has been listening to somebody who's been negative about your partner, and or your partner's been listening to negative advice, or you have. Now, this is a journey of discovery. It's like, don't listen to people who just give you negative advice. Maybe they're jealous, okay? They may be jealous, yeah? They may be jealous, and that's why they're giving you this negative advice. It may be a mother-in-law, it may be a father-in-law. They're saying to this person, she's after your money, or he's after your money. You know, because I get the Ace of Pentacles. This person's got no money. How are you going to, you know, she's just after your money. Or this person has got no money. But just because you've got no money, I mean, this person is, there's gossip here, there's slander, there's somebody saying negative advice to the person. How are you going to be with this person? You've got no money. But this other person's thinking, I don't care if you've got no money. You know, we can work on that. This is all in the imagination. This is all in the imagination. Somebody's feeding either your subconscious or the other person's subconscious to all this negative advice. This is not going to work. How is this going to work? You've got no money. They've got no money. How is this going to work? Kind of thing. That kind of thing. Okay. So I get the Eight of Cups in reverse. So you are considering leaving this relationship, okay? You've been listening to naysayers and negative advice. I think this is what this is. And there's a fear of commitment. There's a commitment phobia here. There's commitment phobe. And so, yeah, you're right. I'm a commitment phobe, and you've got this negative advice coming through, and you're thinking, oh yeah. Or this other person is saying, oh yeah, I know it's wrong. No, yeah, I'm going to end it. Okay, over. Okay. But that makes this person a fool, okay, because they're listening to all this negative advice. They're frightened of commitment, and yet, you know, they do love this love this person, or you love this person. So this is over. This cycle is complete because of listening to negative advice, commitment phobia. I like this. This is over. It's complete. The cycle is over. I can't. This can't happen. I really feel that this person is so commitment phobic that they're not going to change their mind. Okay, and also having these negative people saying, "Don't do this, don't do that, don't get involved with that person," and yeah, this was a fated spiritual journey, but it's been disrupted by this negativity. It's quite sad, really. I'm sorry if this does resonate with you. So this like resigning to this loneliness. It's resigning to this loneliness because of the fear of commitment. It's also this other feeling, this other pull of reluctance. I don't want to let that person go. I care about them. I love them. Wow. It's a shame. I get mother-in-law or I get some kind of father-in-law, very negative, very manipulative, knows that he's fearing commitment and just feeding this person negativity. So let's have a look here. Is that what's happening to you, Natalie? Because I do get somebody's feeding negativity to the Aries, and it's kind of putting them off being with this person. But I do get this person's unstoppable, or you are unstoppable, Aries. I get this. I, well, I kind of got a vibe that it's going to end this cycle, but also I get this is unstoppable because it's destiny and it's fate. So, so this is not going to end. Okay. Page of Fire. There's going to be enthusiasm again about being with this person. Rejecting negative energy. Okay, rejecting negative energy. Okay, it's kind of realization. Why are you being negative? You don't even know that person. You don't even know this person, so why are you being negative? So there is this negative energy of being what are you going to do, Aries? Because you are at a crossroads. I think you've already said to this person, it's not going to work, and all this kind of because of this negativity. Um, and it's no longer for me, so I'm going to let this go. I think this has already been said here. So you just can't keep saying this to this person because there is a sense of non-committal here, commitment phobia, and listening to all these other negative people because of jealousy. And I feel this person is just thinking, no, I'm done with this too. I can't take any more of this. So I do get this person is going to set boundaries around this whole situation. I feel this other person has other opportunities for expansion, and I just feel that, I'm just going to set the boundaries. I really don't want any more of this. You're listening to all this negativity, and you don't want to listen to me. I do feel that there is a sense of material abundance and affluence around this other person. Okay. So how come there's no money? And there is hope around this. So, you could prove these naysayers and these negative people wrong here. And you're going to watch this person become successful. You're going to let this person go because of negative advice. But I feel you're keeping very secretly, very quietly, and patiently. You're going to see how this goes. Because I feel here that this is fated, and you are the Empress, and they are the Emperor, and this is fated. And although there is this negative people around, and they're feeding this person all this negativity that's not true, they're going to watch your success, or you're going to watch their success, and you're going to think, well, to say that these negative people said that this person's got no money, and actually they are becoming successful, well, that is not true, is it? So why did I believe that? And so there is this patience here with this. And this is in this time frame, okay? So it's not over. Let's put it this way. It's not over. But I feel you may have said to this person, or they may have said to you, oh, my mother says this, and my mother says like this about you, and how is it going to work? You don't even get along with your family. You don't even earn any money. How is this going to, it's all very stupid and all this, and it's all negative, and it's all because of jealousy. And I feel either you or this other person, you're just, okay, fine. If that's what you think, I'm not going to take this abuse, I've been accused of all of this when it's not true. And I think you're going to back off, or they're going to back off. And then there's this like, the truth will come out in terms of this person will become successful. They will show that all of this negativity is wrong. And then you're going to be patient and think, okay, I shouldn't have said that, or they shouldn't have said that. It's not true. It's all gossip. It's all due to envy and jealousy. And I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, that's what I'm getting here for Aries. Now, guys, if you do want your personal reading and you want to take it in an in-depth manner, okay, please contact me. My email address is sixsensetarot@gmail.com, and that is in the description box at the bottom there, okay? So please contact me if you'd like your own personal reading. So that's the daily energies. I will try to get daily energies up every 2 days. It's not going to be every day. It's going, it'll take me forever to do this every day, but I will try to get these daily energies up, which will last you 2 days anyway, for every 2 days. Okay. So sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. Okay, and you take care. Okay, and bye for now. Bye bye.